Oh man, what is up, guys? I'm back after a little hiatus, a couple weeks away from the game. Uh, Staying in the house is not even self-isolation or quarantine because I just found out that the actual technical terms for quarantine or self-isolation is that if you actually been exposed to the virus and you know and you're staying away to save healthy people and all of that stuff. So I guess I'm just practicing social distancing is the term for it. But anyways, Mac McClung, as you guys know, I've kind of become like the Mac McClung beat reporter on YouTube. So here we go, Swish again. His montage, his sophomore season highlights. Mac obviously put his name in the draft this week. So here we go. Okay. Okay, nice floater. Okay. Hey, okay. Switch hands in traffic with it. Okay, Mac. Okay. Alright, hold on, let me turn this down. We got a little background music. Don't want to get copyrighted. Another floater from Mac. Alright, Mac from deep. Yes, sir. All day. Splick-ack. Shout out to Los. Hey, ball fake. Ooh, to Mac in the corner for her. Yes, sir. Shout out to Mac, man. Hey, ooh, stop and go. Ooh, spin move. Ooh, yo. Alright, here we go. Mac coming up. Yes, sir. Off the pin down. Yes, sir. Hey, let's get it. Alright, here we go, Mac. Alright, on the wing. Feed the man. Double, swing, swing, swing. Open three. Let's go. And he looked at the bench. They were probably talking. Oh, you can't make that shot? Oh, Matt. Yes, sir. Off ball movement. Come to the ball. That's my ball, sir. And that's a foul. In the garden. In the garden with it. Here we go. Top of the key, Matt. Oh, he said, I don't need the screen. I got him one-on-one. Ooh, step back. That boy nasty, man. That boy nasty. Come on, Mac. And he talking this talk. All right. So obviously, I guess this is a good time to talk about Mac. So you guys know how Mac came to attention and everything. He got attention for being, a kind of somewhat undersized white kid doing crazy game dunks, in high school, toward the end of high school. But that's not the reason why he was such a big deal. This kid can actually score. And I think the last couple of years at Georgetown showed us that he does have a chance to be, a player in the professional ranks, going against, more size, closer to the size guys you're going to see in the professional ranks in the NBA and stuff like that. Because he's not just doing East Bay dunks and windmills and alley-oops. He's actually having to play basketball. And, he was, thanks to that, he was able to showcase a lot of his other skills, like passing, ball handling. You see the shot fake right there, up and under. Here he goes against my alma mater, Georgia State. He's and to the lane. Come on, Kane, you got to do better. That's Kane Williams that was guarding him right there. But yeah, man, Mac was able to showcase a lot of his other skills, his shooting ability. Look at that three right there. Just all the other things that he can do as a basketball player. I think he has a chance to be a professional player. Not just any professional, but I think he has a chance to make it in the league. Now, with his size, obviously, the way he plays, he doesn't play kind of like a finesse game to the way that, like a Steph Curry or any of those guys play. He's a little tough and a little more aggressive. I think that style would be just more difficult to adjust to in the league. But I think the dude's talented enough, as he's shown. As you look at, his freshman year. His freshman year, he showed glimpses, and he had a couple of good games there. But he couldn't quite get it going like how dominant he was in high school, breaking Allen Iverson's record in Virginia and stuff like that. Hey, up and under. But as you see, his sophomore season, especially after James got kicked off the team, Mac was really able to be like, okay, I am the best player on this team. There's no question about it. I know the 7 foot center that they have is also a guy who can go in the first round. I don't know where Mac's projected. I haven't seen him in many mocks just throughout the year or the last couple years, as a matter of fact. I think I might have seen him in one mock like late in the second round, like at the end of the draft, but. I think if he gets a chance on a summer league team and he gets a fair opportunity, he might probably just be on the outside looking in. But I think Mac has shown, he's proven, as you see right there, there's another three. It was glass, but it's still a three on the road in a hostile environment like Oklahoma State. He's proven on a college level that he can adjust and he can eventually, play just as well as he became famous for playing in high school. But there he is on the wing right there, calling for the ball. He wears that wristband like that armband like Kobe, and he sunk the three. This kid is sick, man. He's got so much just so much confidence. As he's making the threes, he's always looking at someone. He's looking at the bench or he's looking at the crowd. He's got so much confidence. He's got that it factor. Not to sound cliche, he's got the it factor, but hey, it is what it is. There we go. Oh, yeah. Come on, man. Finger roll. Look at that screen from the center there. That's a nice screen. But yeah, like I said, like Mac had to keep those guys. He had to keep Georgetown afloat this year. I know he had an injury. That might be something to look at because I can't remember if he had an injury freshman year. I want to say he did, but if he didn't, I don't want to kind of put that out there. But I know he was injured for some time this year. So that's something that you're going to have to look forward to. There's another off-ball screen that he comes up, top of the key, sinks it. He's such a good shooter. He became a shooter, but he's a scorer. He could dribble, like as you can see, he could shoot the ball off the dribble right there. That's the split gag. He could drive, he could stop and pop, up and under, finger roll. Look at it. Come on, look at his layup package, bro. There we go. Nice handle there and a pull up off the dribble. Come on, bro. Mac is nice, and he's doing these things on the road. There he is in the zone there, piercing the zone, just mid-range jumper. And here he goes. He's looking at the double team or whatever, swings the ball until he gets a better shot, and he's. I don't think people realize how good of a shoot. Because see, in high school, that right there, that just would have been a dunk over the dude. That would have been a Vince Carter over Alonzo Mourning dunk. But his game has adjusted to the college ranks. As you see right there, yes sir, hold it up for the crowd. Let them know. I think just his confidence and that trash talk is gonna go a long way too. People like people with that dog because some folks can be naturally talented as possible, but if they don't have that dog in them, if they don't have that will, that competitive hunger to be great on the next level, everybody's great in the league. Like literally, the bench warmers on two-way contracts, when they go down to the G League, they put up MVP NBA numbers. I remember Brandon Goodwin for the Hawks. He was putting up like triple doubles in the G League, and once he finally got his chance with the Hawks, for more than just a couple minutes, he actually shined, and he scored 20 points, then 21 points, then 18 points, and he earned his way to an NBA contract. Kind of had a little decline after he signed this contract. I don't know what that was about. His minutes were kind of fluctuating. He never had consistent minutes. But anyways, back to Mac McClung. Every guy in the NBA can play. So, that extra attitude and flair and swagger. I know I just said swagger in 2020. That's going to go a long way for him as he just drives right there. No type of defense from Sanford. So let's just see what Mac McClung will become. But I'd be lying to you if I said I expected him to do this well this soon in college. Like obviously you saw how hard he worked and how amazing he looked in high school, but just seeing how small he was on the next level, you kind of had your doubts, and he showed flashes and had a couple great games as a freshman, but you didn't know if he could keep it going. And sophomore season, James, like I said, gets suspended, gets kicked off the team, and he gets his chance to shine fully. Um, from these highlights, he's taking advantage of it. All right, there we go. Come on, and one. His ability to finish through contact on jumpers is crazy. That's a great pass right there. That's another guy when you talk about, just thinking about the draft. This is a little more random, but a guy like LaMelo is known as being a scorer, but LaMelo can actually handle the ball and pass the ball so well. Those are two of his qualities a lot of people don't talk about. And there's a little, yes sir. His step back game is mean. Mac has a crazy step back. All right, there he is. I like his off-ball movement too. He reads the defense and what's going on very well. Or he's just running the plays the way he's supposed to. There we go, off the double screen. Hey, yes sir. Yes sir. Finger roll. All right, here we go. All right, stutter step, Mac. Ooh, stop and pop. Ooh, with the fadeaway. All right, come on now. Mac is wide open. Yes, sir. Drives anyway. Ooh, and he you forget he can do that. See, the fact that he didn't dunk that much in college, it just shows you, people just labeled him as this viral white dunking sensation from the country in the middle of nowhere. Kid can play, obviously. He did this in the Big East, you know what I'm saying, against D1 competition every night. Hey, come on now. The stutter step, the floater over that kid has to be 7 foot. Hey, stop and pop. He didn't lose his pivot. Got it out to the right, open shooter. Here he goes, off the screen, off the inbound, stop and pop. Looking like Larry Bird out there on that shot. Hey, little, sweeper. Hey, yes sir. Come on now, let the man land. Hey, he's engaged, got in the passing lane, pulled up for 3. Yo, this kid is nice, man. Mac is nice. He's still entertaining with it, dude. Mac is still nice with it. I remember showing his highlight tape to everybody when he was in high school. And he finished through the contact. Oh, come on now. That's on 2 people. He got past 1 person and then finished on 2 other people. All right, Mac running well. Hey, alley-oop! Oh, that would have been in high school. Here we go, Mac on a wing for 3. Yes, sir. Give me that. All right, Mac. Yes, sir. Give me that. Okay, Mac on the wing again. Split cat. Come on now. You might want to guard him. Hey, Mac running the floor. Reward the man for running the floor. Through the contact. Through the contact. All right, here we go. Mac, oh, come on. Ew, in. Come on, dog. His ability to finish through the bigger guys at the rim, I think that says a lot. Just like his craftiness, so he's able to play against the bigger guys and stop and pop right there. And the thing, I don't know if you guys can go back, but if you can go back on my channel to a couple years ago to when Mac and James, when they had one of their little summer games or whatever like that before their freshman year at Georgetown. One thing I noticed was that it looked like Mac had to have the ball in his hands. And a lot of these sophomore year highlights, something that I'm picking up is that he's coming off the ball a lot more. He's in that 2-guard role a little bit more, and he's making something without the ball. He's moving more without the ball. That's very impressive, and it's just a little change that I've noticed in this game from a guy who just seemed like he needed to dominate the ball. He needed to have the ball in his hands to make something happen. His ability to finish at the rim is also super important, crazy to me. His floaters, the little craftiness, the way he gets to the rim, the crossovers, and this kid, man, he's gonna be all right. I think a team definitely. I don't think he has anything to improve. I don't know how he is on defense. Granted, I haven't watched that many full games of Mac. Obviously, I saw the one against my alma mater, but if his defense is all right, man, I don't know. You know, obviously you have the limitations or whatever because of his size, but he's a strong kid. As you can see him falling with the contact fadeaway. Come on, off balance, still making it. He has the strength to be a good defender. You know, you think about a Chris Paul and people like that. So I don't think he has anything else to prove on the collegiate level. If he does go back, and then if he goes, oh my gosh, and then if he goes back at this point as a junior, as an upperclassman, you know, stock begins to go down because it's a young man's game now. It's all about the 20 and under, 21 and under. If you're 21, you're old now when you come in the league. So that kid right there, man. This was the year to come out for him. And I know he's keeping his eligibility. He hasn't signed with an agent just to test the waters. But when you look at these, like, what else does he have to prove? Like, how, being serious with yourself, how much more are you going to improve on? So, yeah, man, that's McCLUNG. Sophomore year highlights. His name is in the NBA draft. I haven't seen him on many mocks, but I don't think many people expected him to put his name in. We'll see how this happens with the entire coronavirus pandemic and everything like that, how workouts are going to go and interviews and everything leading up to the draft. We don't know the date of the draft yet. But hey, Mac isn't looking too bad, man. Until next time, Rashad Milligan, take care of yourself.